My audience for this speech will be school boards. When my brother was in school, he took a class to learn how to sew, as most of the adults did when they were younger. But that's no longer a class because they chose to get rid of it, along with other classes that helped them learn life skills. The class helped kids learn life skills like how to cook, manage taxes, how to file for things. And most of the adults already took them, but now the kids, this generation, don't have that option and they won't be able to learn. And they won't be prepared unlike the other generations before us. Kids in this time don't know how to cook or do taxes or file for loans. And when they move out of their parents' house, they would still be relying on their parents for that information and for help, even though they already moved out and wanted to be independent from them. The same brother I mentioned in the beginning ended up staying at home for 3 or 4 years after finishing high school. Even after he moved out, he had a hard time with getting a job and managing paying bills. When kids get out of school and look for a job, most of the jobs they apply for, they have to have experience to do it, or they get stuck at a fast food place where the skills they learned in school for their major have no use. And according to Washington.edu, 53% of college graduates are unemployed. If you have a kid as an adult and they can't get a job, then as your job as a parent, you will most likely help them out if you're nice enough. While helping them out, they would need you to help do taxes, lend them money, and probably help them pay for bills. My solution for this is to have schools add these classes back and give students the experience of jobs that they could end up applying for, and how to pay taxes and all the things they need to know before they move out of their own house, their parents' house. With having the classes, students will start learning about they will need to do it on their own also. With this class or classes, it will help new adults find jobs and be less dependent on their parents. However, some may say this class will take up other class time or take away from what they're learning in math or science. But however, you can include some of what you need to teach them in with the other classes. Taxes with math, science with baking and cooking, even math be included in measurements. With kids knowing how to do these things, parents can relax and save money or use it on themselves. Although it won't fully get rid of unemployment, it would help kids get jobs to earn their own money. However, if schools don't have this class, unemployment rates could raise and more kids will not know how to do life skills because parents are busy with their own jobs and they won't be able to teach the kids. A quote from Bob Talbert is, "Teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best." And schools teaching kids equations for math may be important, but life skills on how to file taxes is more important. Thank you.